In Division 3 Region 10 final between Edison and Ottawa Hills, Green Bears with a scoring opportunity in the first, runners on first and second, but Alex Pneumonitis caught leaning. A shallow fly ball would end the threat. It's 1-0 Edison in the bottom of the fourth with the runner on first. Sebastian Stevens chops a single back up the middle, and the Green Bears again in business with 2 on and 1 out. But after a strikeout looking, Ben Bates gets Warren Goik chasing in the dirt. Ottawa Hills again unable to get a run across. Chargers 2 on 1 out in the sixth. Dominic Diamond just out of the diving reach of Pneumonitis. Thomas Simon comes around to score. And bases loaded later in the inning. Brady Barker back up the gut as Edison extends the lead to 3. Home half of the inning, 2 on for Stevens. Rips a shot off the base of the wall in right field. A.J. George scores on the double, but that is the only run Ottawa Hills is able to get as the Green Bear season comes to an end with a 3-1 loss.
Today was about us, and we just weren't at our best, and that happens in sport. It certainly happens with 17, 18-year-old young men, and just kind of a combination of a lot of things that didn't go our way, but again, it wasn't about lack of effort or lack of caring or anything negative. It was just one of those days where it wasn't the day for Green Bears.
Kevin Peel and Bill Hubens join us with more.
The regional final was everything we hoped it would be today. Ben Bates brought more with his pitching performance. Just phenomenal and getting out of just critical situations in the first, fourth, and sixth innings when Ottawa Hills had multiple guys on base.
Well, first of all, you got a great team in Ottawa Hills. They got 2 on, nobody out, and it was like, oh boy, here they go. Then all of a sudden, Ben took over with that fastball. Diamond, the catcher, picked off a guy on second, big critical move. And for the rest of the game, Ben Bates took over. And when we talked to him after the game, he's as calm and cool and collected. He's a gentleman, and you could see why he's successful.
2 additional runs scored in the sixth by Edison, but after the sacrifice fly to get the first run in the second inning, with the way Bates was pitching, it didn't seem like they were going to need any additional runs, and they didn't. But they got the timely hits, played the amazing defense that they were hoping Coach Hoover and the squad would play today.
Well, one thing I've said coming into the game, and because I did the game last year when Archibald beat them, 1-0. And no, it wasn't 1-0, but anyway. When they beat them, they said as a group, we're all back except one guy. We're coming back down here again to this side of field, except this time we're going to go a step further. And I don't know if they're prophets, but they did it.
Yeah, and these are 2 programs that both had to exercise demons that lost to Archibald in the regional semi last year. For Edison, they make their way to their first state Final Four in history. Ottawa Hills, though, too, they really exercised some great demons. They lost in the sectional finals last year, but turned around and had a 26-6 season. Coach Hardman was very proud of his 14 seniors.
First of all, Coach Hardman's a great man, and he's done a great job there. These young men from Ottawa Hills have nothing to be ashamed of. They played hard. They had a couple errors that cost them a little bit, but they played hard enough to win. Just didn't happen because Ben Bates was so good.
Well, congrats to the Edison Chargers. Moving on to Akron for the first time in school history. Back to you.